Personally,
Yeah.
personally, it's probably to take what I've learned in footy in the leadership program we've got there, and it's all about you can do it in any environment, whether it's sporting or business. It's about improving people, I suppose, and along the way, what that achieves in a business environment is also improving the organisation, and in the end result, their targets or the results. So whether that be financial or I guess the environment being a better place.
Culture.
Yeah, the culture. Yeah, basically. So it's been from that point of view, I get a big thrill out of passing on that knowledge, but also it helps me to become a better facilitator and learn more about myself as well.
Look, I think that there's a huge market there for you. You do a really, really good job. We'll certainly be using you more.
Yep.
One thing that interests me, mates caught by surprise. I'm just wondering, was another headline?
Yep.
Did you talk to anybody about your retirement?
Very few. I spoke with Goody at length about it. I thought the way he approached it and the way it was perceived was really good.
Sure.
So I took a leaf out of his book there, and probably the other one was Rue that I spoke to as well. And apart from that, just close family and my best mate, and that was about it.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Right.
I mean. I knew in my own mind that the time was right, and obviously in this industry, the more people you do speak to, the easier it is for it to get out and that kind of stuff. So
you're going to get a different opinion.
So pretty much just those guys, and then obviously Neil Craig, and that was it. Really.
Well done. Yeah. I just think talking to people outside of the footy club, the way you've handled it is just magnificent. The way you haven't asked for a game, you'll get one, mate.
Yep.
Your form will depict that. But just fantastic the way you've gone about it, and from us we really do wish you the best with getting that game, because we'd love to see it go around one more time. Just one other one, there was another article about the 4 veterans, you being one, obviously Goody, Tyson and Macca, of course, all going on this year. Where's your head with that one?
Look, there's obviously been a lot of debate, and now, as I said in an interview the other day, it's easy in hindsight, like obviously any decision you make, if you have hindsight, it makes it a whole lot easier. But when the footy club sat down at the end of last year and made those decisions, I think the data and the information that I had, Macca, Goody, Zuma, all finishing top 10 best and fairest, physically, capable of going on. I think in Goody, all Australian, I think you'd say, hey, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
For myself, I'd come back from knee reconstruction. I'd played 7 games. I'd shown solid form at the end of last year, and I think that they thought, well, with a pre-season under my belt, there's no reason why I can't get back to the form that I'd shown in 2008. So I think they were all justifiable decisions. The other point I make is that but by the ruling, you have to make 3 delistings each year. Now the club wasn't sitting there going, gee, we've got to make 3, it's really hard. They had 3 decisions that were pretty easy for them. Apart from maybe the Robert Shirley one, but they still had some calls there that were easy enough for them to say that we've got 3 blokes.
Absolutely makes sense. Look, the club's made the tough calls in the past. Tawney comes to mind. So Ben Hart's another one. You're not scared to make the tough decision when they need to, so they obviously did it for all the very, very best reasons. Let's look into the future. 2012, there's going to be 18 teams going around. Where do you see it? Do you reckon there'll be sort of shorter games, longer season? Will they change?
Look, the format will be. I think that they'll still keep the 22 games, or it'll be a minimum 22 games. They might have to go to 23 or 24 and shorten the pre-season. From a player's point of view and an AFLPA point of view, in an ideal world and one where we've got equality, it should be a 17-game season.
Right.
Everyone plays each other once. And from a physical and mental point of view, the strain on players these days is getting more and more and
is that showing in the injuries?
It is. There's no doubt that the increase in the intensity and the speed this year, and that's been driven by the number of rotations. It is physically more demanding this year, and has been trending up over the last few years. And that's why I think if we had 17 games, and you get a better product because your better players would be out there more often. But reality says, you know, in the game, and most things are driven by money. You know, TV rights are not going to be as much when you have some of these games. So that's going to be a big determinant in that. They're talking about having, you know, two different zones, you know, like the NBA. So that'll be interesting to see if that ever eventuates. But I reckon it's exciting for the competition. You know, it's exciting to have something different and something new. So yeah, time to tell.
Fascinating to see how they go. Adelaide Oval. So as a player, I don't know if you guys have a chat about this sort of stuff. Brand new stadium, roof, absolutely smick, custom built for footy. Pretty much. Adelaide Oval, covered up, turn a cricket ground into a footy ground. What do you reckon?
Look, I think you know, if we could have a stadium in the city, that would be absolutely ideal. I think just, you know, if you look what Melbourne's got in terms of Etihad and the MCG, you know, the restaurants around, the feel of it. You've been to a game in Melbourne Friday night, Saturday night. I reckon it's fantastic, and I think it'd be great for the state to do it. Reality is, it costs too much money to build a new stadium and have it covered, so that's probably not going to eventuate. So Adelaide Oval may be the next, the way we go.
Sure.
But having said that, you know, there's a lot of water to go under the bridge, and we know what cricket and football have, you know, the issues that they got between themselves. So, you know, I just can't see that happening in the near future.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It is.
It is a shame. Hopefully something will happen in the near future. Brett, thank you very much for your time. I'm just going to summarise it. One of the most exciting footballers I've ever seen. Absolutely got your act together off the ground too, which I reckon is a really important lesson for anybody watching. So professional sport does come to an end, unfortunately, for everybody. And I just really hope we keep in touch, mate, and do some more work for Harcourts, because you've been fantastic.
No worries.
Thank you very much for your time, mate.
Thank you. No problem.
Cheers.